Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't really matter what they do. Baby, got me breathing now, breathing now. Doesn't matter where I go, heart still open, cannot close. Baby, got me breathing now, breathing now.
Quit eating the flowers! That's bad. You got a flower in your lip. Surprise!
You can change it anyway, and you're never alone, never alone. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't really matter what they do. Baby, got me breathing now, breathing now. Doesn't matter where I go, heart still open, cannot close. Baby, got me breathing now, breathing now. Took my head out of the sand, we're all in it, better. Open your eyes, see the open sky. Don't you know? Shake whatever brings you down, all that ties you to the ground. Cause you're never alone, never alone. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't really matter what they do. Baby, got me breathing now, breathing now. Doesn't matter where I go, heart still open, cannot close. Baby, got me breathing now, breathing now.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to stop by and watch. It means so much to me, especially all of you guys that continue to watch and continue to comment. I love it. I'm so blessed that you're here, and when I say that, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. On this day, Monday, it was Heather's birthday, so I wanted to get her a few things from the kids mainly. So Kennedy had got her an ETSU mom hat, and it brought her to tears. So I thought I would have her a cake made that said happy birthday mom on it. And she doesn't have kids of her own, and she treats them so good, and it just means so much to her that they depend on her to an extent, and she's such a great mentor to Kennedy and even Allison, and I love that. The coach in her still comes out, especially when Allison's on the field or playing volleyball, and of course Kennedy too, but she is overall just a friend and a second mom to them. And I've had some people ask me if it bothers me, and it doesn't at all. It takes a village, and I feel extremely blessed to have someone in my life that will step up and take care of my kids when I'm not able to, or when I can't. And if something happened to me, I would know she would take care of my kids, and that's such a blessing. Her and Alden get along well, and I love it. I love that she's a part of my kids' life, and that they love her enough to consider her a second mom. So we partied a little bit, and then we made a huge mess, so I've got so much to clean up, and you'll see all that. But stick around and watch and see how this day unfolds, and we had such a good time. I just wanted to share all of these moments with you guys.
Don't you always give out. You're beautiful. Baby, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up feet. Do some stupid. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your
I talk a lot and I'm full of hot air, but it took me forever to get that unicorn blown up, and I thought I would die. I was so out of breath, and I let Flash in the kitchen and I told him he could stay if he was good, and of course he ran down the hall and was chewing on shoes, so he got booted out once again. I will be so glad when that puppy phase is over, but I've heard some people say that it lasts a long time, so we'll see. But on this night, I was cooking Cajun chicken pasta and I made some garlic bread, and it is so good. And we put Rotel in this, and if you've never tried Alfredo with Rotel in it, it is game changer. It is so good. Gives it the tomato, the onion, the pepper, all that stuff, and it makes it a little bit spicy. And on this chicken, I didn't show you all everything I put on it, but I put salt and pepper and some Cajun seasoning, some garlic salt, and some onion powder. I just throw a little bit of everything in there. It all just tastes so good. You can't really go wrong with it. I love this. I just cut chicken up and put a green pepper and an onion in it. I put a can of Rotel, and I do drain that so it's not real watery. Then I add my Alfredo sauce. We put it over pasta and have garlic bread with it. And it is one of Heather's favorites. So that's what I wanted to do for her. I asked her on this day if she would pick Allison up from school because it was right at 3 o'clock. And she said she would. So that gave me some time to put a little bit of decor up, get her gift together kinda, and get some supper on the stove. So when she came home, everything was ready to eat, and we just had the best night. Allison had a game on this night, so I wanted to do supper a little bit early. That way Allison could get her belly full before she went and played softball.
From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. Could you come a little closer now? 'Cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name, I'm wasted.
Heather's dad passed away when she was 7, and he always got her a carnation on her birthday. So the last 2 years maybe? Yeah, the last 2 years on her birthday, I've gotten her carnations. So that's why there was a carnation in there. I just think that's special, and she loves that. So that's why I chose carnations.
I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you.
Quit eating the flowers! That's bad. You got a flower in your lip. No.
Life was dull until you came. I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, then my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain.
Flash was seriously eating her flowers. He is always into something. And this chicken with peppers and onions and rotel, I could eat this just by itself. It is so good. So seriously, if you've never tried this, try it. It is really good. If you like rotel, tomatoes, things like that. I got these garlic knots in the bakery part at Walmart. They weren't in the cooler or the freezer or anything. They were just in the bakery part where the bread's at. So I got those. We had never had those before and they were so good. I think they're our new favorite.
Never thought I'd feel this high. The sky has never felt this close. And when you kiss me, I can't believe that I am yours and you are mine. You took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, then my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you, to you.
Surprise! Oh, surprise. Wrong person. I got it. Wrong person here. Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Surprise! Oh, God. Happy birthday!
Thank you. Let me get a hug before Ken.
Hmm. And Flash my shoe on your flowers. Do you notice your flowers?
No.
They're carnations.
They're Kardashians.
Carnations.
We got the rich flowers.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep. And you're colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say. And we'll shout it out, louder, prouder. Ain't no one gonna hold us down, 'cause you know that we're beautiful.
Well, I'm using them because it was my project beginners.
You want to use those?
I'm gonna use them.
The bathroom.
Oh, never had one. Have you ever had one?
No.
No. Heather. Why?
So you're 3. So happy birthday!
Don't shoot the towel up. No.
He throws you the
Don't
flowers.
shoot up my flowers. We toad. Were your kids at least good for you today? Yeah, I was. Except for one.
Do they know it's your birthday?
Yeah, because Karen slept up in my room.
Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm waiting for this day. Yes, I'm single, oh, we won't do mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me.
This was the next day on Tuesday, and my kids were home on this day. They didn't have school. It was election day. So we had partied and had a ball game the night before, and I just needed to get this mess picked up. Heather came in here so many times to clean this kitchen, and I was like, no, it was your birthday stuff. I'm doing it. She cannot sit still, and she's always jumping in to help, especially if I'm starting to film. She'll start cleaning. If I'm up cleaning, she thinks she has to be up cleaning, so she'll be cleaning in another room, and I'll be like, Heather, no, I've got to clean that. I want to video that. So she's like, what do you want me to do then? And I'm like, I don't care what you do. Video yourself doing it if you want to do it, but I wouldn't let her help on this day. She deserves way more than we give her, and I just wanted her to sit down and relax while I cleaned up this mess. I got her a bath bomb because she's never had one before, and I heard her say that a while back, and I was like, you've never had a bath bomb? And she was like, no. So, she is such a tomboy. She really is, but in a lot of ways, she's way more girly than I am. Like when she takes a shower, gets out of the shower, like all of her products she uses on her face, like all these creams and lotion and all this stuff. And I don't really do all that. I'll put lotion on my face or something every now and then, but she's just like really into all that stuff. So she's a lot more girly in a lot of ways than I am. And a lot of people just don't see that.
Hey, the one that I can live without. She's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Can live without. Time after time after time, I'm wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. I might go too fast. I don't care about those limits, 'cause I want this to last like nothing ever lasts before. I might go too fast. Suddenly I feel so rich, though I don't know nothing. Oh, I can't let this slip, no. I gotta seize the moment. Have you even noticed? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you.
Normally, when we run out of bowls and there's not a lot to put in the dishwasher, we'll yell at Allison and we'll be like, hey, bring the bowls down from your room, because usually she has all kinds in there. But she didn't have any in her room, and we were so low on bowls. So Heather bought, I think, like 8 maybe of these dark gray and light gray plastic bowls from Walmart. They're just super cheap, maybe $1 or something like that. But I had to peel all those stickers off the bottom of those and get those washed up in the dishwasher before we used them. And I just wanted to get these counters wiped down, and this floor was terrible. There was cake in the floor, food, hair, you name it, it was down there. So I was gonna sweep and mop, and I like pulled a muscle in my neck or something. I don't know what I did to my neck, but it was killing me. So I sat down on the couch to edit a little bit, and I got my phone and I went on my Yeti app and pushed play, and I let him do the work for me. And the one thing I will say about the robot vacuum is it doesn't go in every nook and cranny. You know, it just can't get everywhere. So I do like to vacuum and do things like that myself normally. And along the baseboards, it will pick up pretty good, but there is a few spots that it doesn't get. But for the most of it, it gets it. I would say 90% it vacuums up. So that was good enough for me on this day.
I know we just met, but it feels like I know you. We love the same things. You want a house in Malibu. Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Hey, I've got you on my mind. Yeah, you're all that I think about. You know you got me going wild. And what I want is you. Could you come a little closer? I want you by my side, and I'll try the best I can to make you feel this way. Don't let me down, down, down. It could be you and I want you now, 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 now. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. Tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, 'cause I'd do anything.
We did have a few dishes like pots and pans that didn't fit in the dishwasher, so I just washed those up by hand, and then I got the counter cleaned off. Everything swept off into the floor. There were so many crumbs on this counter. I just swept them off into the floor because I was going to let the robot vac do all that for me. I just wanted to take a second and tell everyone thank you so much for saying that Kennedy looks so pretty, and all of the comments. Some of the comments just blew me away because you all are so kind and so uplifting. I love that when I'm down or even my kids are down, you all are always there to pick us up. Your comments seriously do not go unnoticed, and I try to answer every single one and get to know you guys. And if I miss somebody, I promise you it's not on purpose. I promise. So I just wanted to throw that out there, but I do appreciate it. You all are amazing. You really are.
My exes and me, we don't talk anymore. If we did, I think it would get pretty ugly. They made me believe love's an open door in the beginning, then they shut it pretty quickly. I thought we were good, at times even great, but apparently I was just one big mistake.
vacuuming and mopping. Please make sure there is sufficient water in the water tank.
Think I'll try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me up tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. It's the right time. You feeling alright? I'm playing your game like I will win tonight. I think I'll do it on my way. I'm gonna show you what I'm going through, get you out of your comfort zone, 'cause I need more of the truth right now. It's time that you made your mind up.
So I know, as if we needed another cat or animal, period. But I was taking a bath on Tuesday morning, and Kennedy and Heather had went to get Heather's oil changed. Heather texted me and said that her and Kennedy were going to go to the animal shelter and look at kittens. And I was like, okay, well, I just thought they were looking. So they walk in with this little kitten, and I was like, you're kidding me. But she said that somebody had set them out at the shelter and they found them like up in their car motors on their lunch break. So Heather brought him home. We decided to name him Willis. Most kittens are very shy and it takes them a little while to warm up when you bring them home. But this cat, honestly, has more energy than I've ever seen. He walked straight in and started like wiggling his butt and running at the other cats and hopping sideways at them and all over Flash. And he was just adorable. And he's so full of energy. He really is. But he is so loving. He's always coming up and like putting his head against your forehead and loving on you. And last night was the first night he was home. He cuddled all night long. He slept like on my hair. I woke up once and he was like pawing at my neck and sucking on my earlobe. I was like, dude. So anyway, I took him in there to Heather so she could deal with him for a little while, but he is adorable. And Flash loves him. And sometimes he's a little too rough with him, but most of the time he's very gentle and he just loves him. So anyway, I told you guys she's a sucker for an animal. She needs to stay away from the animal shelter, but honestly, if she's seen one on the side of the road, she would get it. And used to, she was not a cat person. She's never even had a cat until these cats. And she is cat crazy now. So anyway, I just want to introduce you guys to Willis. And the reason we named him Willis, we were trying to pick a name out. And I was like, Wills. Let's name him Wills because he's so fast. He runs everywhere all the time. And I was like, oh, what about Will? And then we were like, what about Willis? So Willis was what we chose. His name at the shelter was Fisher. So I was like, I don't want to name him Fisher. So we did change his name, but he is Willis now.
To
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you watch all night, watch all night, watch.
These cats love this door. They will sit at this door if it's open all day long, and they do get little nose prints all over it. And there was a little spot on the outside, I guess where Flash had came back in, like he put his nose against the door, but it was so windy and cold, I was not going to do the outside of it. So I cleaned the inside of it, and that was the majority of it. But this is all of the dirt. So yeah, I mean, that was all over my floor, and it's crazy to look at that and think that was all over your floor. But you know, I'm not alone, I hope, and I'm fixing to show you all some major dog and cat hair. So I hope you don't judge. I know a lot of you have animals, so you know where I'm coming from. And we can't vacuum every day. We just can't. And we can't, you know, take care of the animal hair all over the couch and cushions every single day. A lot of days when they walk through the door, we are putting food down Allie's throat and running her to a game or to practice or something. And then by the time we get home, everybody has to do showers and homework, and it's bedtime. So there's really not a whole lot of time to do that. You know, if I'm filming, it gets done, but my schedule usually is film, edit, post. So one day I'll film, one day I'll edit, one day I'll post. The next day I'll film. You know, it's just, it keeps going. And if there's a spot I see that's really bad, I mean, it's not like I don't clean when I'm not filming. I do, obviously. But my schedule is pretty busy too. It takes me a long time to do a voiceover. I mean, that's pretty much a half a day thing. And then to post, you have to tag and you have to do all this stuff and turn this on or that off or whatever. But it does take a lot of time, and you have to do your thumbnail and things like that. But our animal hair is pretty bad. You know, I made this little area over here, this corner, or I don't know if it's a corner really, but I wanted this to be the prettiest little area, and I think it is, but it's honestly like a cat playground. They run and jump over this chair, and they sit in this chair, lay in this chair. Flash will lay in this chair. I mean, they love this chair. So there is animal hair all over the cushion and all over the chair, but they are so worth it. I will definitely vacuum as much as I have to keep them around because they bring so much joy into our lives.
I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin for me. I want you to spin. Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin for me. I want you. I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby,
wanted to give this cat tree a good vacuum. The cats are all over this all the time, and it has seen its better days. This thing is ragged, but these cats love it. They love those hammocks. They'll paw in it too, like one on top of another. They love it. So, as long as it's standing and it's still holding them, I guess we'll keep it. But Flash lays all over these cushions, and it's so bad. Like that. Look at him in the background. He's laying on it. But, it is what it is. It's not worth the fight to keep him off the couch. And Alden said the other day, he was like, why don't you keep that dog off the couch so y'all don't have to take a lint roller to you all the time? And I said, that's easier said than done. I don't think we could even train him to not be on the couch at this point because we've always allowed him to be. And Alden's always like, y'all treat him like he's a kid or a baby. Like, treat him like he's a dog. Like, make a dog out of him. Y'all are making a baby out of him. But I told him, I said, he is our baby, and we do baby him to death. I'm probably the worst. Like, he knows I'll feed him off my plate so we can all be sitting around eating and he'll come to me and sit. He knows which side his bread's buttered on for sure. But I'm just picking up all of this stuff. We throw everything on the back of the couch, especially if Flash has a sock in his mouth and we get it out while we're sitting there. We'll throw it up behind us on the back of the couch so he can't get it. But then everything piles up. So our house is just lived in. We definitely don't pick up after ourselves like we should, but we love each other. This is just a comfortable spot for us, and it's just lived in. And it may be a little too lived in for some of you, but that's just how it is here. And we do pick it up and we clean it up, but by nighttime, it's going to be the same exact way again. And it's not always easy showing you all every little mess or how bad something is, like how disgusting our shower is or how bad our floor is or something like that, the dog hair, whatever. But I know I'm not alone, and I know there's so many of you that have animals that get it. And if I can give you all any motivation, any tips, if it makes you just feel better about yourself by the things I say or whatever, then it's worth it to me. But I don't want to be nose blind to animal smells, like a dog smell. I know when Alden comes in, sometimes he'll say, that dog stinks, or this smells, or whatever. And I'm like, I don't smell it. But I think you do get nose blind. You get used to it. And then, everybody that comes in your house smells it. So I wanted to sprinkle some of this carpet freshener on the couch, just a little bit. I didn't go crazy with it on the couch, but I sprinkled that on the couch and then on the footstool there, the ottoman, and then on the carpet. So I vacuumed that up, and I know somebody said I shouldn't vacuum that up into my Dyson, and I probably shouldn't, but I guarantee you that's not the worst thing that's went up in this vacuum cleaner. So it's all good.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me before I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'm a drink at this.
Thank you guys so much for watching and being here and your comments. You all mean so much to me. You really, really do. I love doing this. What little bit of money I do make, I'm putting up for Kennedy so that she can have money just to live on while she's in college, or fees or books or something. So, every little bit helps, and she's not going to be able to work because she's going to have school all day and softball at night. So I'm just trying to help her. What part of college isn't going to be paid for by scholarships from academic or athletic, then I can help her. I want her to come out of 4 years being debt free. somebody. And, that's just my goal. So I'm working my butt off for my kids over here. And of course, Allison, if she needs something, there's money there for her too. But I want to help people too. It's not just about the money for me. The extra money is nice, but I've been in your shoes. I've been to where I didn't want to take care of my house and I didn't want to get up and do anything and I wasn't motivated, and it's not fun. It's not fun to be in that spot. So I just want to be a help to someone. I want to be some motivation. I want you to leave watching my video better than you were before and, just be a help to somebody. I just want to thank you guys, really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching. But if you ever need anything, I'm here. Message me on Instagram or comment here. I'm here for you guys. I love you guys. So don't ever feel like you don't have a friend. Don't ever feel like nobody loves you, because I do. We do. Promise. And Jesus loves you too. Don't ever forget that. But I'll see you guys in the next one.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.